God, I wish these people would stop bothering me. Oh my God. I'm trying to center myself. Yes, Svetlana, yes. What? Where's the caviar? You don't know where the caviar is. We just finished eating. I'll give you two choices. It's either in my rear end or near the artichoke and hearts of palm salad that we were just eating in the dining room. Yeah. My God. I'm surrounded by neophytes and sycophants. Oh my God. So annoying. What, Melody? The quinoa burgers? I don't know where the quinoa burgers are. I only know you probably should eat something. You're wasting away. You're paper thin. Yeah. We just ate. What is wrong with you people? I swear to God. Can you people just leave me alone? There's about 40 other friends of ours. Half of them are passed out in the living room. Go talk to them. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Oh my God. Yes, Svetlana, yes. You can't open the laptop? There's an on and off switch. What do you mean you can't open it? Why do I surround myself with people who don't appreciate me? Yeah, it's an on and off switch. Do you have like one brain cell left? Yeah, you open it up. Just open it up. It's not working? Well, what do you want from me? Here, give me the laptop. It's just like blow on it or something. Turn it on and off. Haven't you ever played Nintendo? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You weren't even born yet. Yeah. You did what to it? What? You couldn't use the bathroom? You had to go on my laptop? Oh my God. Hey, she used my laptop as a bidet. Oh my God. Okay. Fine. So we're going to fix it. Don't need to cry. God. We'll take it to Shmuley's laptop repairer on the corner of 1st and Wilmington. Today, what time is it? 4 in the morning? I'll call my friend. I'll call a friend of mine, okay? Or you can just... What's the name of your driver? Boris? Hello, I'm talking to you, Svetlana. Yeah, your driver? Boris? The big dude who brought you here, yeah? Can he take my laptop to Shmuley's laptop repair? Yeah, just go ahead. I don't care how much it costs. I'm making $100,000 a day. And spending my nights with people like you. Yeah. Fine. Ugh. Fine. Have him go in the morning. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah. It's on the corner of 1st and Wilmington. Or 2nd. Just have him find out. Go on MapQuest. I don't care. Yeah. I'll pick it up. Okay, fine. Just have him sign for me. Here's my credit card. Take it. Here's my credit card. Are you okay? Is there a problem with you? Just, here's my credit card. Here, look. Take my laptop. Here's my credit card. And leave me the alone. Yeah. Oh my God, fine, here. Go. Do whatever you need to do. Leave me alone with these people. Just want to be left alone. Just want to be left alone. Buy another laptop tomorrow. In fact, I have 30 already. Whatever. Tired. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. Wow, 5 minutes. My goodness. Aria Lee, thank you so very, very much. Margie, thank you so very much. Aria Lee, thank you. That's pretty much what happened. That's pretty much what happened. Aria, thank you so very, very much. I don't have $80,000 a month in energy company money, so, and I don't have $20 million in venture capital. So I just want to thank you, Aria and Eric H526 and Luke St. Martin and the whole super chat. I had no idea it would go 5 minutes, but you really have to get deep into Hunter, deep. And there, I'm literally like, I speak in code, which is why I'm in like perfect standing. Because it's right near the artichoke and hearts of palm salad. Who doesn't love hearts of palm? I mean, you don't have to be on the board of directors of any multinational corrupt or corrupt energy corporation to love hearts of. Who does not love hearts of palm? I mean, come on. But, ladies and gentlemen, so that's pretty much how it went down. Aria Lee, thank you so very, very much. Thank you so much. You rock, H-Chan chat. Love you all. We love you, Aria. Thank you. Thank you so very, very much. And, PJP72. But you, I think I do. You're probably more experienced than pretty much most people, I would say. I think if you don't have a serious substance abuse issue, you probably would have more experience. This is the end of the current challenger's campaign to President Trump. Okay, Botox B. Well, just, you know who Botox B is. Okay, you know who the Golden Moo is. We'll call old Hunter Hearts of Palm. Let's just do that. Okay, Hearts of Palm. And when Botox B gets hooked up by Hearts of Palm, or his son, when Botox B gets hooked up by his son, the general reaction from the left is, well, that's normal. It's not normal, okay? Rudy Giuliani was on Steven Crowder tonight, basically spilling even more of the beans. And let me tell you, this is pretty much the end of any. You won't have to worry. Let's put it that way. You won't have to worry. If they're so inept as to go with Biden, because I'm still predicting that Clinton is going to replace Biden. But if they're so inept, then you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about Trump. I don't even think it's going to be close with Biden. I really don't think it's going to be close. I don't see any way that they're winning. They're going to win swing states with a. I don't see any way they're going to win swing states with a Democrat who is seen in many ways as even more corrupt than the Golden Moo. I really don't see that. Aaron Paradiso! Where can we go online to find this? You just go to the Post. You can go to their website. I mean, Tim Pool and Steven Crowder have done amazing work on it. There's a lot of, I mean, everyone, Black Conservative Patriot, everyone. I'm talking about it, but not. I mean, you can go to. They now have text messages. They have emails. It's game over, because the watch. Okay, basically, if you look, the two journalists are Emma Jo Morris. So there are two amazing journalists, Emma Jo Morris and Gabrielle Fonrouge. So just type in Emma Jo Morris and Gabrielle Fonrouge, and they're two stellar, awesome, amazing journalists. They're actually reporting. This is actual journalism, not because it's helping Trump, because it's actual journalism. Like, there are no emails or text messages that implicate Trump or Donald Trump Jr. So it's basically Aaron. It's the New York Post. You just type in the New York Post, and then you get all of that information. Aaron, thank you. Howard Walters. Can you play Achilles' Last Stand? Let's rock out tonight. Howard Walters, hello. Howard Walters, hello. Thank you so very much. Nice. Howard Walters, hello. I mean, any song is copyrighted, so like I can't really play a song, but thank you, Howard Walters. Thank you. You gotta ask yourself, first of all, Joshua, thank you. First of all, it's pretty much a done deal. Okay. Botox B can't get away from this. This, by the way, the FBI, by the way, already had information to help President Trump, because there was proof and evidence that Botox B's son was brokering deals. There was proof and evidence in the form of text message, text messages, in the form of incriminating emails. Okay? And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, tell your friends about this channel. Tell your friends. It's like, going into November 3rd, tell your friends about this channel, H.A. Goodman's other channel. I didn't do a segment on H.A. Goodman's other channel today, but I will tomorrow. After this live stream, I have an upload on this channel, so stay tuned after this live stream. But just tell your friends, just so we can get to 160,000 subs. I think the channel will start growing, especially after President Trump goes 8 years, because there's a paradigm that's slowly being torn apart by the treachery and corruption of the left. But President Trump shouldn't have been impeached. That's number one. Number two, the wonderful Bureau, headed by the awesome and brilliant Director Wray, should have disclosed this information to the public. Another issue is the following. Child of Yah! Will you explain your hat? You think CP3 will go to Clippers? what happened to the clips. First, okay, so the hat is these are Hanya mask onis. So an oni is a Japanese demon in Japanese folklore. And Chris Paul, I'm not sure. Let's see. I know they got a new coach. The Lakers get him, though. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing for the Lakers. Absolutely amazing. I love Chris Paul. Love Chris Paul. He was an amazing Clipper. Child of Yah, thank you. See, these are Oni mask patches for Hanya Theater. And Hanya, these are Hanya masks, and I'll explain. Hanya is in, no theater. The Hanya mask is a mask used in no theater, representing demons, but they're actually good luck when you wear them. It possesses two sharp. Okay, so these are kind of like good luck symbols that keep away evil spirits, and so they're part of Japanese folklore. I know I'm probably not explaining it as well as I should, but these are representations of the Oni in Japanese folklore, and they're actually used if you wear them for good luck. So it's actually a positive thing, very positive thing. If I'm not explaining it correctly, please email me. If you want to be part of a newsletter also, it's contactgoodman78@gmail.com. But what does the Oni mask symbolize? The Oni masks are a symbol of protection for those who believe. In Japanese folklore, Oni. So the Oni masks. Okay. So basically, they protect you from evil things. But so that's basically what it is. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Howard Walters, thank you. Child of Yah, thank you. Joe Boxer, good evening. Not allowing me to say what I want. Joe Boxer, yes, that's been the case for a while. That's been the case for a while on Super Chat, but I do appreciate your support. Everything is monitored. That's why I'm speaking in like code. When I say Botox B, if you say, it's kind of like, Botox B's name is like Beetlejuice. If you say it too many times, it's like an issue online. Joe Boxer, thank you so very much. Please be here in November. I know you will. Thank you, Joe, so very much for always supporting the channel, for always watching. Thank you. Pete Solano! H.A. Christopher Way has to go because he's not doing anything to help Trump. I agree. He will, though. President Trump is going to find a new director when he wins re-election. So that's going to be a nice, fun little reaction from Democrats also. In addition, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. In the past 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, we've had RBG pass, Amy Coney Barrett replace RBG. She's going to be confirmed. We've had President Trump test positive for the pandemic and then recover. Patty Richardson, thank you, Patty. Thank you, Patty. Please be here. November 3rd, it's going to be fantastic. Then we've had President Trump recover. Then we've had this amazing Post story. And now we have a massive trove. What is a massive trove of emails? This is actually just as, if not more devastating, and in many cases more devastating because they're direct thank yous. Thank you for the meetings. Here, you'll take half of this money, that type of thing. It's evidence of the corruption. And you can't say that this just happens all the time, because it doesn't happen. Not everybody is the president's son. That's what the left keeps talking, like, oh, well, it's just, it always happens this way. It always happens this way. It's always the same thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not business as usual. Sorry. It's just not business as usual. You can't simply always fall back on, well, that's just the way things go in Washington. I want to know when Donald Trump Jr. has done this. Well, he did this and that. Well, that's not the same, number one, and he's never been implicated in any kind of pay-to-play scheme. Well, he got rich off of this. Still not the same. If you have a business that has nothing to do with politics, that's still not the same. He used private email. Ivanka didn't use private email, and there were no servers. She used private email, but not for classified data or top secret intelligence. Democrats can't type an email without a huge, huge problem. Jacob Carter! Jacob, thank you so very much. Jacob Carter, thank you. Jacob, please be here. November 3rd. It's going to be fantastic. Jacob, greatly appreciated. Jacob Carter, thank you. Joe Boxer, I'll be there for you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Joe. Trump needs to call Ray and Barr on the carpet ASAP. Fix it or resign. The director, yes, but Barr is just waiting. Joe and everybody, I think that Barr is just waiting for the reelection campaign. If you look at what Barr has done in aggregate, it's been pretty good for President Trump. I mean, he went to bat for President Trump right after the Mueller probe ended, which led to absolutely nothing. I mean, media, all you have to do is look at how media treats William Barr, and look at how media treats Ray, Sessions, Comey. Media loves anyone that they can either control or anyone on their side. Media can't stand William Barr because they know he's going to look at the rule of law. The rule of law says that the people who set up and frame Trump should face legal consequences. That's what the rule of law states. The rule of law does not state that we can investigate you endlessly because of a dossier purchased by your direct political rival, which is what took place. Joe Boxer, thank you so very much. Jacob Carter, thank you, Jacob, thank you. But you look, and in the past 3 weeks, just in the past 3 weeks, less than that, you have had a sea change. Like, think about the beginning of September or the middle of September. When did RBG pass? Okay, so September 18th. It's less than a month. We're now what, like a little over 2 weeks away. Okay, but less than a month ago, you had RBG. Now you have Amy Coney Barrett being confirmed. There's really nothing they can do. And that is going to take the wind out of the sails. You have Amy Coney Barrett and you have Amy Coney Barrett. You have all of these text messages and emails now implicating, oh my God, really? You have implicating the son of Botox B, the exhumed body, And it's only going to get worse because there are very likely other issues. Like, there's nothing. What do you think? What kind of surprise do you think they have regarding Trump? There's nothing. They have spent 4 years. They have spent 4 years trying their best every single day to publish the new breakthrough. Like, people used to want to publish the great American novel. Now they want to publish the one thing that will end the Trump campaign. Aaron Paradiso, I don't think so. I think it's just, I love you, Aaron. I apologize. I have to just remove that just because of the YouTube, like, major issues regarding that. But Aaron, I think it's just basically pay-to-play schemes. Oh my God, that is a huge prehistoric insect I'm looking at right now. Aaron, I apologize. I have to, oh my God, that is nuts. Are you serious? I got my eye on you, buddy. Oh my God. Aaron, I apologize. Just basically, they're looking at pay-to-play schemes that are actually admitted to within these texts and these emails. Just pay-to-play. Thank you for the meeting. Thank you for the money. Thank you for, allowing me to meet Botox B, that type of thing. Mike Fortner! But what do you think's gonna do when they come? Bad boy. Yeah, Mike Fortner, thank you. Mike Fortner, thank you so very, very much. Luke St. Martin, thank you. Mike Fortner, thank you so very, very, very much. Thank you. Aaron, thank you so very much. PJP72. Imagine living in such a deranged world where, yeah, exactly. But see, that's the thing, though. PJP72, that's the thing. And Child of Yah, didn't ACB say she would recuse? No. I don't think so. Child of Yah, I don't think that she said this. I don't think so. I don't think she said this. I don't think she said this at all. I don't think she said that. Here's the issue with PJP72, Mike Fortner. Thank you so very much, Mike. Greatly appreciated. Mike Fortner, thank you. PJP72, there's a concept called, and we don't have this in the United States of America. There is a system in other countries, China being one of them, the social credit system. First announced, and so there's a social credit system in other countries. And there's a social credit system here that Democrats are trying to. Styx has talked about this. And that's what social media is. It's this virtual world where you get points for opposing President Trump. And it's going to be the undoing of the Democratic Party. You take away Twitter, you don't have the Democratic Party anymore. But people, citizens, are actually ranked in other countries by a social credit system. Okay? And it is basically a ranking system based on a skewed, warped view of morality, combined with your online presence. So, how you live your life in the real world isn't actually here. It's not. This is a Business Insider article, but it's actually would follow you in terms of getting a loan from a bank. It's like a credit score for your financials, but a score pertaining to your moral standing or your moral or ethical or social standing in the world or in society. Twitter allows people, Facebook, like these online platforms allow people to they allow people to gain popularity. They allow people to increase their prestige worldwide. Captain Red Pill, who you got? Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson. I need some H.A. McConnell in my life. Oh my goodness. Captain Red Pill, I don't even know what to say regarding that. I love them both. Let's see. I don't even know what to make of that. You know what? Roy Jones, speed. I mean, believe me, Mike Tyson is still one of the toughest men on the planet, still to this day, obviously. Roy Jones, I think, is younger. How old is Roy Jones? Yeah. So, well, he's only a couple years younger, but the one thing I think that helps Roy Jones is that speed doesn't leave as much as power. So I don't know. Although it's hard to bet against Tyson. But one thing, Roy Jones has that speed, and I think that's both of them. Tyson has God-given speed and power, and then Roy Jones has God-given speed and also power. So, but Mike Tyson has the God-given power, so I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think just because he's a little bit younger, and he's perhaps I think the edge could go to Roy Jones, but I don't know. Probably Tyson. I have no clue. At all. Mike Tyson's awesome though. Love Mike Tyson. Love Roy Jones. Captain Red Pill, thank you. Fantomos Fanto. Baby Quill, no, you fell from your corner. Hey, Baby Quill, plop. Fantomos, thank you. Justin Mooney. Give me some odds on. Oh my God. Justin Mooney, thank you. Justin, be here November 3rd. Justin. Thank you. Aria Lee. Best Slick Willie, Bernie, and Mitch McConnell. Aria Lee, thank you so very, very much. And as you know, every single day you're here is a day that is a wonderful day. Thank you, Aria. Thank you so very much. Pete Solano, HA, could you do but it's now, come on, people now. Come on, man. Running for Senate, man. Basically, it's actually his normal voice. Come on, man. Come on, you want to do push-ups, man? Hey, fatness. Yeah, fat. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, people now. Smell on your brother. Everybody get together. Come on now. Try to love one another. Come on now. My Botox B is not, is not good. But I can't. I mean, I can't wait to. I have to watch that Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. Mike Tyson looks amazing. He looks absolutely amazing. So he does look amazing. But Roy Jones and the speed, I think, is is still. I think Roy Jones' speed is still there, but then Tyson's power is still there. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Pete Solano, thank you. Arya, thank you. People, it's basically a done deal. When you look at 2016. You look at 2016. And Democrats are saying, well, Trump doesn't have enough time to rebound. There isn't enough time to make Biden look bad. First of all, I think that Clinton's going to replace Biden. But anyway, they can't be that inept because it won't even be close. But this is October 16th going to October 17th. We are a world away. We are an endless world away from the election. We are so far away from the election. People think it's just 2 weeks. But you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just 2 weeks away. This is an eternity away. An absolute eternity. You have to understand that they have been so traumatized. And the reality is they're not traumatized from Russian interference. They made that up. What they didn't make up was James Comey's letter. That letter. I remember walking into UPS and speaking to the owner of that store, who was on the fence, didn't know if they were going to vote for Clinton or President Trump. Really on the fence. Not really into politics, but into politics enough to where, they were going to vote, but they just didn't know. And when that happened, with the email, the Comey wrote that letter, he reinforced the reality that both Clintons just can't be, absolutely can't be trusted. That they can't not only type an email without controversy and scandal, but that there's nothing that they can do without any type of major criminal implications. So Comey restarted a criminal probe. He's the one who ended that campaign. They might have won, I'm telling you. President Trump needed a lot of things to happen. Now they say he's a known commodity, can't win. No, he's a known commodity, he definitely can win. Not every president becomes the first president to step foot in North Korea, or the first president to preside over record low unemployment. They say, well, a Democrat would have done better with the pandemic. Well, look at Democratic-run states. They're the worst in the country. So why would anyone say a Democrat would do better with the pandemic? So he's going to win, but you have to understand that this revelation with the emails and text messages from Botox B and his son, an entire laptop. How do you lose a laptop? Let's just focus on that for a second. I did 5 minutes of a shtick. How do you lose a laptop? I want to know how you lose a laptop. How do you lose a laptop? How is that possible? How is it possible that you lose a laptop? That you just take who took the laptop to, Bob's laptop repair store? How do you just forget about it? That's what I want to know. How do you forget about an entire laptop? Knowing that your father is the vice president, in charge of a country where a corrupt company, energy company in that country is funneling and giving you $80,000 a month $80,000 a month to sit on the board of directors. And it's not like you're doing like number crunching and you're inundated with work. That's an honorary position. The board of directors is like a title. You're not meeting every day. There's no board of directors meeting every single day. You don't go into like the board of directors department. You have their board of directors meetings that take place. Fine. Once a month. Once every week, maybe. Once every 3 months, 2 months. That's like an honorary title. And so you're not doing grunt work, and you're getting paid an enormous amount of money. Lionel de Grand Prix. End of the day, Tyson is a heavyweight. Jones and I agree. True, anything can happen. Chances are it won't. Tyson by way of knockout or Jones by points. I think that obviously Mike Tyson can has the advantage in power. I just think that Roy Jones is probably the better athlete at this point. I don't know what the weight difference is. I think Roy Jones fought at a heavyweight for a second. So he became the heavyweight champion in 1999, light heavyweight. So he had a WBA, WBC, and IBF. So he was a light heavyweight for a moment in 1999. So, I mean, they're two of the best boxers of all time, no doubt. No doubt. But it's going to be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting. I don't know. I think Mike Tyson in the early rounds has the best chance. The longer it goes, it'll be Roy Jones. It'll be interesting. That'll be a very, very interesting fight. Very interesting. Lionel de Grand Prix, thank you. J-Man. Yes, he is. He really is. He really is saving the country. I mean, this is the type of thing that they can't rebound from this. You cannot rebound from your own words. You can say the Russians want you to know this. You can say it's a disinformation plot. It's the same thing like if you were caught in your own bedroom with 10 Hawaiian tropic models and nobody has any clothes on and you're all in bed and your wife comes in. What are you doing? Who told you to open the door? What? Who told you to? It was the neighbor, right? Yes, the neighbor informed me that you were in our bed with 10 Hawaiian tropic models without clothes on. So the neighbor, you know that he has links to Putin, right? You know our neighbor's a Putin puppet. So this information that you're getting, me without any clothes on, the Hawaiian tropic models without any clothes on, that's information that Putin wants you to know. Okay, think about that for a second. You know what, close the door. You can apologize to me later. That's exactly like Democrats are like completely and utterly delusional. They're completely and utterly delusional. They don't realize that it's not about how you find out the information. It's about the information. Is there evidence of wrongdoing? Yes, there's direct evidence. They keep on moving the goalpost. They keep on saying, well, there's no evidence that any meetings were made. Then what they do is they have the Washington Post ask people within Biden's campaign. Was there ever a meeting? I can tell you right now that meeting never took place. It's like, well, what else are you going to say? You work for Biden's campaign. You were caught red-handed with your pants down. You were caught in the act. They're caught in the act. Oh my goodness. What is this? I swear to God, Democrats cannot do anything from a cyber perspective. They cannot. Pundits get caught. The Twitter was hacked. Steve Scully. That's one person. MSNBC pundit, same thing. Russians hacked her account to say, offensive things. I mean, you have a situation where he was suspended from C-SPAN because he admitted to lying about his Twitter account being hacked. And an MSNBC pundit had the same things take place. She also did not tell the truth regarding an account being hacked. They just blame, they're so programmed to, not believe the truth, to disregard the truth, that they can't possibly address reality. They just can't address reality. William R. Abrams III. Please have Bill. Oh, Valerie, wake up. Wake up. What are you doing? Mr. Tiny wants you. William R. Abrams wants you. Come on now, wake up. What is his? What is his? But you look, ladies and gentlemen, and it's like there's pretty much no way. First of all, like I said, I'm expecting a huge turn of events with Madam Secretary, saving the Democratic Party and taking over for Biden, because they can't possibly be serious with Biden. Botox B is the worst candidate you could. When you have a candidate where the entire planet is wondering if he's losing his marbles, you're completely delusional if you think there's enough discontent with Trump that anyone will do. This is also they're so arrogant. This is where the narcissism and the arrogance comes in, because they lack any semblance of wisdom. You have a whole bunch of very intelligent people on the left who engage in just simple, pure hyperbole, and they're apoplectic. So everything they don't like is magnified. Oh, he's destroying our democracy. Our country is over because of Trump, and he's ruining our country. And this is all in their minds. But the problem is, there's a social credit system. There's a cyber world social credit system that we have, where you can, if you get retweeted, like Donald Trump's niece, okay, or if you get retweeted by all the cool, wonderful, moral people who are really not that hip or cool or moral to begin with, they just have a difference of viewpoint. That's it. If you're on the left, there's nothing morally superior about you. Nothing. You just have a different viewpoint. And that's it. President Trump has morally superior viewpoints and policies on a whole bunch of issues, especially foreign policy, than people on the left. You have people on the left completely delusional and completely consumed with contempt. It could be for one country in the Middle East, or it could be for President Trump's hair. They're consumed with contempt, where they make the most irrational, offensive, absurd claims, and they They actually believe their nonsense. That's why November 3rd is going to be really interesting. Like I've been saying, look, President Trump's going 8 years. I've been saying this for 4 years. So at the end of the day, no matter what happens, I will have made a fantastic call regarding the election 4 years before. There's 2 straight elections that I will have predicted. NPR quoted me. The link is below. And by the way, next week, this coming week, I will have my website come out. The website is going to come out. Eric H526, Luke St. Martin. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And everyone here is going to really, really enjoy my website. And it's going to have my writing. And it's going to be it's going to be a lot of writing in different topics. The writing will be broken down into different topics like election, my writing against counterinsurgency, conflicts. It's going to be really awesome. Simon Hathaway Spurlock, you knock it out of the park every time, H. I always look forward to the live streams and segments. Stay positive. Ignore. Oh, that's from. I was actually looking. Simon, thank you. You're amazing. I was actually looking at another today's live stream at 1 p.m. So, but Simon Hathaway Spurlock, thank you as always. William R. Ames III, it's working, dude. She's great. Awesome, William. That's fantastic. Armadillo Tex. H.A., do that impression of my wife catching me. Armadillo Tex. Honey, why are you opening? Hold on. Armadillo Tex. What are you doing in our bedroom? What are you talking about, and why are you opening the door? This is our bedroom. You and 10 Hawaiian Tropic models without any clothes on. What are you doing? This marriage is over. Excuse me, if anyone should be upset, it's me. I bet Putin's puppet told you to open the door. What? Putin's puppet, our neighbor. Our neighbor. You mean Bob? No. I mean, the person who happens to be Russian with ties to Putin? You opened this door for a reason, because I heard heavy breathing, and I just got home. Okay, first of all, whatever you heard is what the Russians want you to hear, and what you're seeing now with 10 Hawaiian Tropic models in our bed, and nobody with clothes on, that is exactly what Putin wants you to know. And there are a lot of holes in your story anyway. What? What are you talking about? I'm opening the door and I see my eyes. Yeah, can you trust? You know how many times eyewitnesses see things they can't even. So, you know what? You just close the door and I'll expect an apology, written apology from you later tonight. This marriage is over. You close the door right now and you think about what you've done. And think about how the Russians are benefiting from you finding out that there's 10 Hawaiian Tropic bottles in our bed. I guess I don't know what you're talking about now. I need to leave. You just think about what you've done. Armadillo Tax. Armadillo Tax. Cat Pat Bob Anderson. Yeah, I think it really is. That's one of the reasons. Cat Pat Bob Anderson. That's why, like, when you click on, that's why my channel is, like, not really growing that much, because I can't really afford, like, I'm not big enough to actually, at a certain point, you reach, like, if it's 300,000 subs, 400,000, you can actually, you can pretty much write the headline you want, except, like, you might get hooked up a little bit. Like, sometimes nowadays, if you notice, if you just put Botox B in your headline, like, if you just put the New York Post in your headline now, it's a problem. Like, you can't, like, that's why my headlines are, like, completely, like, benign and vanilla. Cat Papa Bob Anderson, thank you so very much, by the way, for your support. Cat Papa Bob Anderson, thank you so very much for your support and your kind words. Always. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you for your generosity. Always. Swanee Scotty. Crazy times happening. HA watching with beer and popcorn down here in Australia. Looking forward to MAGA landslide. I think it'll be decisive. I'm hoping landslide, but I don't know. I don't know landslide. It'll be decisive. If they actually go with Botox B, which I don't think they will. I can't imagine they will. It'll be very decisive. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, there's a friend of mine. I don't know if anyone here, Eric or Luke, I don't know if anyone here knows what ASMR is, but it's like the soothing touch. You're now opening up a laptop, and you're giving the laptop to a man named Boris. And you're going to forget about the laptop. And 2 years from now, your father, Botox B, the exhumed body, will have a fun time talking about the laptop. Anyway, I don't know if you know what ASMR is, but does anybody know what ASMR is? Like it's not just the voice, but it's also like they're cutting like sand sculptures, and it's these nice soothing sounds that people like to listen to. Does anybody know what that is? Is this mic working? Thank you, Rash Manley. Thank you. Is this mic working? Let me know. Is this mic? Well, I have a wonderful subscriber who is doing, a friend of mine who is doing a fantastic channel, ASMR channel. It's actually these wonderful noises from like these different clay and sand type sculptures where they like slowly carve and cut the sculptures, and it's right here. So Eric H526, if you want to MC, thank you. So if you want to subscribe, here's the channel. It's pretty awesome. It's called Sand Crunchy, and it's pretty awesome. They do some pretty awesome things. They're cutting these sculptures, and the sound is pretty awesome. And I'll give it to you again. So if you want to subscribe, here it is. Here is the channel. It's called Sand Crunchy. Just sand and then crunchy. So subscribe to it, everybody. It's pretty awesome. If anything, I'm just looking at the way they cut through the sculpture and the clay or sand sculptures. That alone is pretty awesome. But then the sound is pretty cool too, because they put the mic like right next to the cutting utensil. It's pretty awesome. So check it out. Check it out. So yeah. So check it out. Here's the link again. Anyway, thank you. Hi there. Thank you. Thank you. Hi there. So no, it's not. There's nothing. It's just that's what it's really interesting too. This is not like a sound channel. This is not like hi everybody. But there are two types of ASMR channels. One is just like with actual things being like shapes and things being like cut or poured into a bowl or whatever. That's what it's just. These are the sculptures being being. you hear the. This is actually completely like PG-13, not even less than PG-13. This is fantastic. It's called Sand Crunchy, but there are some channels. There are some channels out there where it's like, "Hi everybody. I hope you're doing well. Just want to give you a laptop presentation about text messages and emails from people associated with Botox B right before November 3rd. King Louis. Thank you. Spider Bip, thank you. Yes, if you want to subscribe to it. Yes, Carol, thank you. Who can tell me? Swanee, Scotty, William, everyone, who can tell me? King Louis. What movie? William, I'm expecting the movie from you. So, King Louis. Anyway, so, this that's looking at a fantastic message here. So if you look, ladies and gentlemen, it's kind of funny that we live in a world now where preventing, like, they're not even hiding. They're not even trying to hide the fact that they're trying to just prevent this information from coming out. They're not even trying to hide. Like, it's out there in the open. That's why you have Dorsey and everyone else saying, "Oh yeah, oh gosh, we probably didn't handle that so great." Well, when it's President Trump, it doesn't have to be. Nothing has to be verified. Cat Papa Bob Anderson, thank you again. Cat Papa Bob Anderson, thank you again. But nothing has to be verified. Nothing has to be, it can be complete utter nonsense. It could be complete and utter nonsense. Yan Sun Long, hello. Me too. Great minds think alike. Thank you. Serge Lachance, thank you. Oh my God, you're right. Electric Dog, you're right. It'll be like, I'm running for Senate. 180 years ago, I ran. I've been in the Senate for 180 years. Yeah. Come on, man. Have you ever been to a Democratic primary, little lady? I was one. Yeah, Electric Dog, thank you. I think I should do my own Botox B asthma. The Golden Moo Moo. I wear a hat like that every night. The Golden Moo Moo. The Golden Moo Moo, thank you. The the golden moo. Great minds think alike. That's all I can tell you. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. Oh my goodness, the golden moo. Thank you. The golden moo. Thank you. Wow, that's fantastic. It's pretty interesting also, ladies and gentlemen, when you look and ladies and gentlemen, and you see what's going on, you could type in golden moo. Thank you so very much. Just type in Botox B and here we go, the same. Fearing losses in November, Republican senators begin to edge away from Trump. Yeah, Ben Sass. He's the only one. You edge away from Trump at your own risk. Okay, here's the thing with Republican Senator Ben Sass. His fantasy of the Republican Party does not exist anymore. That's why you have President Trump going 8 years. Okay, he thinks he's going to be... There is zero chance that Ben Sass becomes president. Zero. Because A, he has zero charisma, but B, he's actually trying to attack Trump and using the same absurd lines that a deceitful media tries to utilize all the time. These are complete and utter fabrications, lies. They're like, oh, well, his handling of the pandemic was really bad. States decide on their own what to do for their own state. You can't, his handling was so bad that he caused New York and New Jersey and Illinois and Michigan and Pennsylvania and all, 7 out of the top 10 states with the worst fatality rates and the most lives lost in the pandemic are Democrat. It's Trump's fault. That's Trump's fault. You have the highest unemployment rates in Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, California. This is Trump's fault. You have the highest property damage from fiery but peaceful protests in Democratic-run cities. This is Trump's fault. We had record low unemployment. It's not Trump's fault. And you had the same experts who literally told you different things at different times. They change their tune all the time. They always change. They start with one message in December, January, and February. Then they say, oh, well, we have a different message, and Trump didn't adopt it. It's like, well, where were you? I'm not even going to get into it. They were saying don't wear things. Now they're saying wear things. They were saying it's not that big of a deal. Now they're saying it's a big deal. And all the while, President Trump is presiding over all of this, and media will fail miserably in trying to paint Trump as the reason for this catastrophe. He's not the reason for this catastrophe. Golden moo, thank you. Thank you, Golden moo. But you're going to have, going into November 3rd, you're also going to have a type of, and Golden moo, thank you, you're also going to have a phenomenon taking place. Trump supporters, Trump voters, people voting for President Trump are getting revved up, psyched up. They're getting energized. You have to vote early. Democrats are now, they've lost all energy, all steam. They're not talking about the Botox B, the current nominee. They don't care. They're not even talking that much about their contempt for Trump. They're tired. They are tired. They have spent 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. You spent 4 years yelling at the top of your lungs about how Trump is going to end the planet. You spent 4 years yelling, seething, fuming, apoplectic. You're not going to, run through the finish line with your hands up in the air. President Trump is just getting rolling. Now you have Giuliani. Now you have Hunter laptop. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now you have, I swear to God, they cannot type an email without tanking their campaigns. They don't know how to type emails. Let's put it that way. Or their emails do them in because they are that corrupt. If you're voting Libertarian, I'm not going to do to you what Democrats have done to the Green Party, but just ask yourself, what are you getting? What are you get? Like, you're actually getting a libertarian foreign policy with President Trump. So I don't know why you would vote Libertarian. You're actually getting a foreign policy where it's against an interventionist foreign policy. So why would you? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Yeah, you have Ben Sasse, who is like a Mitt Romney. Like, this is the thing. There will never again be a Republican Party of the early 2000s. It will never, ever happen again. Never. And Republicans like Ben Sasse and Mitt Romney, they think that, like, if they stand up to Trump, like, Trump's great foreign policy and his record low unemployment and his First Step Act and allocating more funding to historically black colleges and universities than any president ever, including President Obama. No Democrat has ever done what President Trump has done. They think that if they stand up to Trump's rhetoric, it's like the media does not give him a fair, evaluation, a fair chance. Like, the media, if media wanted to descend upon most people on this planet, most people wouldn't be able to, you just have to, not care. They tried to do that to me in, a tiny microscopic manner compared to Trump. But I just didn't care, and I had the facts on my side, and I was right. Trump won. I was telling the left for a year and a half, Trump's going to win, Trump's going to win, Trump's going to win, Trump's going to win. I wrote 100 articles in The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon. I was a contributor to The Hill. I'm like, look, Trump's going to win, Trump's going to win. People didn't like it. Oh, my God, I was a bad person. How could you? And I was right. Then they flipped the script. Oh, yeah, well, it was Russia. Da, 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 da. I'm quoted in NPR. The quote has me and Nate Silver in the same paragraph. The same paragraph. And 538 said that Trump wouldn't be a GOP nominee, wouldn't be the GOP nominee. He became GOP nominee. Yeah. He became GOP nominee. So I don't know how they're going to rebound. I'm telling you, we're actually watching, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually watching the end of a paradigm of thought. Do you remember the early 2000s, Bush, Cheney, and Rumsfeld, Like, if you weren't with them, you were against them, and you know, everything they did, even if it was like falling apart right before our eyes. Those Lincoln Project people are now Democrats. So, but see, like, their mentality is no longer the prevailing mentality. And they've altered their mentality. The Lincoln Project people are the people who wanted a marriage amendment. The left has now adopted them to prevent people from getting married. George W. Bush ran on an amendment to the Constitution to prevent people from getting married. And now they're being celebrated by the left. So, that's all you have to know. That's all you have to know. They don't, like, there's no more, there's not going to be a Republican that wins the popular vote as long as media isn't somewhat objective. Like, in 2000, you could look at newscasts. I have old DVDs of, like, you know, the 2000, you know, the election. You can look, they didn't care. The way news was presented up until very recently was, there was no hint of, like, real bias. It was just, well, this is what's happening. What do you think about this? Well, I think that, you know, it could happen this way, could happen that way. Oh, well, you know, okay, have a nice night. But now everything is commentary. Obviously, what I'm doing is commentary. But you have my name on the channel. So it's not like, you know, you know where I stand. You know exactly where I stand. But even the news is like ABC, NBC, CBS. We're not talking about CNN or MSNBC. Even on those channels, it was 92% negative media coverage. 92% negative. 92% negative. So, you know, you can't, and you think, like, people like Ben Sass and Mitt Romney think that, like, you're just going to, if you just if you don't tweet and you're just a good person, then the media will treat you fair. No, that's not true. TX Les Paul singing, if you like. Then called and you dun dun dun. I think Madam Secretary just TX Les Paul, hello. TX Les Paul, thank you. Cali boy. Well, bar realized collusion was used. Cali boy, I'm gonna not even touch that topic, just because this is like, that's the thing. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place because, well, I don't think that was. I can't even comment on that, but Cali boy, thank you. But that's the thing. It's like, you can't. There's like a list of topics that I can't even talk about at all because they're what Putin wants everyone to talk about. Cali boy, thank you. Apologize, but I can't talk about that. Thank you, Cali boy. I apologize. TX Les Paul, thank you so very, very much. It's difficult, like, you know, thank goodness I have the impressions and my wacky personality, but, oh my God, this insect, this prehistoric insect, it'd be interesting if you could see it. It's like this giant mosquito. Anyway, Cali boy, thank you. TX Les Paul, thank you. Thank you. People, if you like ASMR, definitely subscribe to that channel. So here it is again. Here it is again. Here's that ASMR channel, really, really awesome. So here it is, Sand Crunchy. Check it out. You look at Trafalgar, Michigan. October 16th, Donald Trump, 46.5%. Botox B, 45.9%. He's up right now. Right now in Michigan. It's only going to get better. Florida, Trump, 48.4%. Botox B, 46.1%. He has Florida. Okay? He has Florida. And he's by the way, he's had Florida and Ohio for a long, long time. Arizona, Trump 47.8, Botox B 43.8. So you're going to have to, like, Democrats can win because they have, not this year, but they'll be able to win if they have a person who does not want interventions, or if they kick out the Lincoln Project. The Lincoln Project, people, is instant loss wherever they go. You will not win. You will not win if you are being supported by Bush-era Republicans. And that goes for the Republican Party of today or the Democratic Party of today, or the Republican Party of tomorrow or the Democratic Party of tomorrow. You just will not win. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a upload in a couple of minutes. Big Marcus, hello. My prediction still stands. There's no way. There's no way they go with Botox B, the exhumed body. You watch. Clinton's going to save the day. You watch. Ladies and gentlemen, she'll replace somehow Botox B. Ladies and gentlemen, please, please, please watch the upload in just, 10 minutes or so. Be here back on this channel in about 10 minutes, people. I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, in about 10 minutes on the upload. God bless you all. Thank you all. You're all absolutely wonderful. And Luke, quick draw, Luke St. Martin, you are absolutely wonderful. Eric H526, you're awesome. And the regulator, Eric H526. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you all in about 10 minutes and then at 1 p.m. on this channel. God bless you all. Have a great, great evening, everybody. Pete Solano! Yeah, I think that there's going to be so many ballots that will be just tossed aside. So, Pete Solano, thank you. And that's going to end up hurting the Democratic Party big time. Pete Solano, thank you so very, very much. Everyone, God bless. I'll see you in about 10 minutes on this channel on the upload. Thank you. And be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Thanks, everybody. God bless.